Of course, there's always something else to do. I have to wait for the computer to recognize it. It's even more fun, as everything has to be recognized. Give everybody time to get here. There it is. Mute that thing. Take the speed up. Custom playback. Yep. Top chat to live chat. And then that top fans thing. I don't get that one, but that's the way it goes. Hello, Mary. You're first. Trying to get these things flipped around here. Guess I better take off the old chat. And then for some reason I lost the YouTube live. I can't see where the camera is. There it is. Hello again. It's like kind of fun doing this multiple times in one day. At least I'm getting something done. Okay. Grab a set of strips again. These are, hi Jennifer, again. It's like, we got to remember who and when we say hi to, and it's like, over on Kathy's, I go, did I say hi to Jen? Did I say hi to, it's like, oops, just say it again, just in case. But, yeah. Because where some of us, we follow from one to the other. Yeah. It makes it hard to remember who did we just say hi to. Hi, little joyful moments. I am fine, and how are you? I will answer to grandmother. It's like, I have grandkids from 27 or 29 to 23 and great grands from 5 to 1. I tried to go back and watch the earlier live, but it wouldn't let me. I will. Yeah, some days I put it public as soon as I go off. Because I went back and I started running it. On some of my like my iPad mini, I'm from Washington State. Little joyful moments. It can take a day. It can take a day. My phone took me 6 hours, but my laptop, I got it to come up immediately. I don't understand that. But it's just one of those things. It's like, okay. We just do what we can. YouTube's in charge of it. Someone said on when they go by the phone, they have to do a, yes, I'm an American, United States of America. I think Washington was the 48th state. That's taken my brain back a lot. Well, it's because I'm on my phone. What's the difference between being on the laptop and the phone? I guess on the phone, it might be because we're out doing something else, maybe? But if I could get my internet to stay connected on my laptop, then I don't have to wait that time. On my phone, no. On one of them, it still says it's processing it to upload it. We will never figure out this computer world. I don't think I want to figure out the computer world. Put my little note back up there. Put the mouse up there. Finger pressing this open so I can press it. These are 1.5 inch strips. I wanted to do it the same size as my Christmas one. I am finger pressing some strip sets together right now to go work on those blocks right there. See, like right now you guys get to see Quilt Project 1, Quilt Project 2, Finished Quilt 3, and that little wall hanging, that's the only wall hanging I have, is that mini quilt up there. That's one of those that's, let's hang in there. It's one quilt block is like falling off. And then there's pillows behind me. Oh, it's like I have my crown. It's not a good crown up there. And it means this is white, gray, white. Hi, Dorlin. It said in the first session I got 3 new subscribers. I think I'm up to 640 now. And where are you from, little joyful moments? Yes, I have my elephants. The small block elephants. Yeah, they're... I think I just sat them in the closet. I gotta make a pillow cover out of that. Hi, Mary Webb. 643. Wow, I got some more. Oh no. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing differently. I'm just being me. I just like, if I can get this one done or get the backing ordered. Hi, Sharon. Oh, fancy seeing me. It's like, yeah, it was just moments ago I seen you. Seen you in the chat, just like we do now. At this age, your hard work is doing this is truthfully appreciated. Well, thank you. Yeah, I had a 1,300 views and then 1,700 views. Hi, Gladys. Get up and walk. Get that going. Sitting does not help. That's as far as we'll go on that subject. And when I get these blocks done, I'll cut up a few strips and then I'll start making tonight's dinner. Good thing it's a casserole. Just have to have it done by 4:30. And then it just it's not done until I can put the fork in it and it goes into the potatoes just beautifully. Then I'll get to see little Miss D. Okay, another one to press open. Potatoes was on sale while I was downtown, so instead of buying, well, they was only selling 5-pound bags because they was on sale. 98 cents a bag, so I bought 2 because I decided I'm going to make myself a stew for the weekend. They won't have any rutabagas, but they're not buying them yet at the store. Evidently, rutabagas don't store. I don't know. They only buy them in the fall. That's why I buy about 10 pounds normally. But now, with this place, they could only get me a 20-pound or 30-pound bag. So I have to find somebody that sells it by the pound. 30 pounds is more than a year in the freezer. I had to double bag them, triple bag them, insulate them, because I didn't want freezer burn. Yeah, it's like a lot of us are long time no see. We're just jumping from one YouTube to the other today. I didn't check see if my next one that's on at 3:30, I think. It's like my pictures decided they was gonna start a slideshow. I must have a little ghost finger here. I know I got lots of pieces to cut of these strip sets. It's like you need help getting it finished. Yeah, if we could only it's like when I went out and turned off my rain, everybody was playing in my back pocket. Because I had it on the phone because it was playing when I went to the grocery store too. I bought my first lottery tickets today in years. This one gentleman, he convinced me that I needed to buy them because he says, I think you're going to be lucky. Oh, it's like one day I didn't have enough pockets or hands or whatever we want to call it. I'd stuck my phone someplace else in our lady pocket. And so I had voices coming from other places, but I could hear it. Maybe that's why I put it there. But I could hear it. And that was the one thing. He told, because I told him, I says, I need to win the lottery. I need to move out of town. he says, well, you can move out by me. I don't even know who the guy is. But he made sure I knew where he lived. But it's like, it was funny. Okay. Grab my little 9-patch. It's like, yeah, if that's flirting, it's like, okay. But my son laughed. I says, if you win, I just want $250,000 so I can move out to another place. And my son laughed at me. So if I win, and if he says, I only want $250,000, I'll laugh at him. It's like, the one friend's son, he was cashier there. I didn't even know he worked there. He was watching that guy carefully. I guess he was protecting me. It's like, I don't know. But the guy showed me how to get the lottery tickets and whatnot, and he told me good luck. And Devin, it's like he kept watching and watching and watching. I says, if I win, I'll give you my UTV because I'm going to buy me a new one. I don't know which way that one's going to go right now. So I have my strips prepared. Got to grab the block, the next block. Get up and exercise. Get up and exercise. 2 pins back with me, 2 pins in the thing. Asked me if I could not say no after the memorial with all the relatives there. Okay. That's fine. I will help you the best I can. See, a lot of people, it's like, it's hard to say no when it's like, we should be able to figure it out. Like these blocks. It's like, she's been packing around so long. It's like, how can you say no? And then, didn't help any. The new, where's the 5.5? I'm lining up my, oh, better turn it down a little bit. The 5.5 this way and this way, kind of, because it's like, who knows if that's square. I just make sure that I'm trimming off about the same on each side and each end, you know. I'm trying to make sure that I am. And then sometimes I'm making a quilt, it just takes that one other person's opinion of what it actually reads or says, because the way the pattern's written. There's one fabric thing that I'm not too I don't like the way they write their patterns. Hi, Loretta. Again. It's like, we had our party this morning on an unscheduled live. And next week I could do the same thing because I probably only have little one on next Thursday. I was trying to think of something for doing for Jelly Roll Day. I don't have any jelly rolls, but you enjoyed it very much. baby D today is with her aunt. The house right next to where they live. Her aunt lives with Grandma and Grandpa. And then next week, Grandma has the week off all but Thursday. And so she asked if she could have Delaney some. You're fine, Kathy. She asked if she could have Delaney some. And I says, because you work and you work so much, you can have all the days except for the Thursday that, you know, that she has to, already said that she had to go back and work one day. It's not that I don't want her. I push for grandparents to participate. I have participated in all my grandkids' raising. Even if I worked around it. You need a U.S. calendar for TikTok? Aren't our calendars the same? I thought we had, well, it's like maybe we don't. Maybe I shouldn't assume. You should be able to Google U.S. calendar. There's that one thread. Okay, gonna press this like it's supposed to be. Or the way I chose to press it. I know just like Australia, what they're coming out of winter now, and we're going to be going into it. It's great. All yard work, we all work together. Yeah. But Emily goes, "Are you sure?" I says, "Yes, I push." She doesn't have to work as much as she does. Why she's working, I guess she wants to put more money up. I don't know. We don't know what it is. But she was working just 1 or 2 nights a week. And then it got changed where she was working 5 nights a week. She'd go early morning and back out. Okay, pin this one. So out of these 2 strip sets, I can get 3 blocks. It's like Daddy's mom was supposed to be able to come up. She was going to try and do once a month. She's been here once, and Delaney's a year old. She's fast approaching being 13 months old. And she's getting braver on this. I think she'll be walking here before long. She's getting braver. If you stand her up, you know, like we always do, stand them up with someone a few feet away. She just instantly down on her knees and crawls to you. It's faster. But she's doing the hand over hand thing, walking down. She went down the side of the bathtub around the door casing, was heading out the bathroom door. And in the kitchen, she's doing all the, and then she's finding out cupboard doors open. That's a You guys are probably laughing every time I go to hunt for something. It should be easy to find, but it's not. You get so used to putting them up. And then when you get a time that you get to just let them sit wherever, you can't find it. I should just keep doing it. I wish I could piece these, but they are 9.5 inches. So I'm going to have these strip sets left over. It's like, that's the way it goes. But it's like next weekend. Yeah, next weekend is when Melinda will be here. And I'm going to make them sit down and pick the pattern for the quilting. Because they're the ones that are going to inherit it, or at least Dave is. Is it Melita? It's like, is that a T? Well, hello there. The other day I thought it was funny. YouTube suggested that I might want to watch myself. And I thought, do they not know what my name is? And there's that block done. And it goes this way. I'll go grab these two off the wall. I keep saying I'm going to put those black cats up there. Yeah, with all these different vintage fabrics and combinations, see, that one goes that way, so this one goes this way. We'll never really know. What this block is called. It's like we've all got different opinions. It's like, but it works. It's like, I don't need to pin all them. I need to start sewing. Because the pinning, I got enough to, I have another bobbin ready. I just want to try to make sure all my seams are going the way I want them to go. I said I need to make a small magnetic pincushion for up here, but that isn't going to help. Not with the fastest little hands in the West. Just like I want to sew more on the featherweight, but not with her. I'm not going to set it up and take it down all the time. Gladys is back, saying hi to Kathy. We won't have Austin unless he can't sleep, because he worked graveyard last night. And it says 22 watching, 12 thumbs up on my one thing. But I'm not, doesn't mean for me. It's like, I'm thankful for everybody that watches. Oh, come on, computer. Go to reach for a string and it goes to sleep. I gotta take out this little 2-inch section here. I didn't line up like I would like it to line up. So I will take it out and re-sew that section. It's just me. I'm trying to make sure that my best work is put forward in this quilt. I'm sure she's going to be in tears when she gets it. That's what Dave's already said. Because she can't believe, you know, even the extra I did to find the information out about her grandmother. You know, a little extra footwork. I didn't have to do it. Okay. This needs to move down just a little bit that way. Put a pin in the right spot. Evidently, I pinned it wrong. Yes, it's like, you always would hope, but Dave was when he received his Quilt of Valor, he had his, I call them man tears. He was so thrilled to get that quilt that he couldn't believe I took the time to make one for him. And she's totally thrilled on him getting it. But because I put the information on the front of his, she wants it on the front of hers. So I'm going to try and keep it down. It'll cover a 9-patch corner. But she wants hers on the front also. So I just have to figure out if I'm going to put it curled by an edge, just in a little bit. Because it's like she wants to fold the quilt where you can see the quilt and the label. There, that's better. I'm happy. He's my son-in-law. He is my son-in-law. Melinda got married in May of her and Dave got married in May. Saturday before Mother's Day. Yeah, he's my newest son-in-law. So whenever he's cold or she's cold and she grabs his quilt and then he wants it, he tells her to get her own because this is his. It has his name on it. Okay, I need to make, this was 11, no, Almost, it's like that wouldn't be fun. There's my 11. I need to make some more 9 patches. Wait. There's the gray. See how many more I can make, because this is all I have left of the 2 shades of gray. Got my 1.5 inch strips. Looks like I have enough for 2 9 patches. Hi, Carrie Lynn. Carrie is on 360 with me, and she knows when I go shopping, McDonald's. She knows every place I go. The shortest one here. Guess they're all about the same. Like I said, I'm going to end up with lots of these pieces left. I just need 2 of these, 1 for each one. Because these strip sets accumulate faster. My worker, can you give me some dangerous? It's like, we'll have to figure out what Carrie's actually saying. When she speaks, type. But I will chat with Carrie after I'm done with the live. We get together several times a day. Keeps her busy. Someone to talk with, too. Keeps our sanity going. Oh, something dangerous to eat? Some candy or something? Or something spicy? It's like some of these different food banks. They give out candies. Carrie has a lifetime supply. Danishes to eat. Okay, now we got it. Now I got it. Like cinnamon rolls. That's a hard one. I did buy a maple bar when I went to the store. I bought 1. And hi, Cheryl. You're back from your grocery shopping. When I'm done here, I will cook me a corn dog for my lunch. Because it'll be late. Cheryl's daughter took her grocery shopping today. And everything's put away. I got my groceries all put away too. Then I have to pull some back out so I can start the next. part of my adventure. Cooking. Carrie's saying hello to everybody again. For the new ones that have come in, like Cheryl. Yeah, Ronnie just got her freezer cleaned. And she got the phone call, the beef's ready. Ten. What I do with my 11? It's like, I had an 11 here. Had? Is that the word? I don't have an 11 now. It's like, I don't think I cut it. Smaller. Remeasure all these again. Hi, Diane. It's like, are you another new name? Or I think there was a Diane the other day that came and joined. I can't remember all the last names. So now I have to, if I did cut up the 11-inch one, I just have to make another strip set. Which I gotta make anyway to finish it. I bought extra yardage in this. But it's like, there's a lot of us that are quilters, and then there's some that aren't. It's not just a quilting thing. And normally I have a granddaughter that would be, great-granddaughter that would be coming back here shortly. Not today. Well, happy birthday, Diane. 62. Can I go back to 8 years? No. Yeah, I would go back 8 years. My husband would still be alive, but happy birthday. And I am not going to sing you happy birthday because I cannot carry a tune. My extent is patty cake and rockabye baby. But I'm glad you're spending part of your birthday with us. If I got to rewind the date, I'd go back 15 years. Before my husband became diabetic and started on I guess he would have been stuck at home with me more, unfortunately, but at that time, insulin, you couldn't keep your CDL. You had to be on a pill. And now we could just order it. We don't even have to have the true doctor to order that vaccination, that shot, the weight loss pill, the shot, because that's basically just about the same as being on insulin. That's what it's originally designed for. I miss sewing. Thank you. I miss sewing. My neuropathy is really bad. Okay. I'm sorry. So you can come watch. I usually have my camera down where you can watch what I do. It might be great and it might not be what it might make you miss it more. I'm going to finger press to the dark side, and there is two different colors. I have a light gray and a white. I'm trying to get all my stuff sewed up. I don't have the world's biggest stash behind me. My stash that I do have is mainly friends sending me more purple because I am a purple junkie. It's like the purple shirt I have on, the purple quilt right there. There's purple in these. There's purple. Anybody that attends here knows my favorite color. My husband knew about 6 months after we started dating what my favorite color was. Usually don't say anything, you just watch. Well, you're always welcome to get in here and chat with us. I was that way for 2 years on YouTube. I was just a watcher. Then I signed in so I could chat. If I'm quilting at the same time, then I'm a watcher. But yeah, it's like there's times my kids say, "You're on YouTube all the time, Mom." And it's like, no, I'm not on YouTube all the time. Just when you call me, I'm on YouTube 2 days a week, usually. It's usually just Tuesday and Thursday, but today it's been twice today. And tomorrow when I'm in here sewing, who knows, I might come on live again. It doesn't hurt anything to have somebody to talk to like I am now. You guys put something up there, I read it and respond to it. If I miss saying hello to somebody. Yeah. Oh, it's like June 7th just this year. I'm sorry, Diane. My husband passed away 7 years ago. We was married 44 years. 40 some. It's like, because my 50th is done passed by. It would be my 52nd this year. Yeah, it's hard. And I started watching YouTube, and I only found at the time, I was just watching only Lisa Cape and Quilts. Oh, the bobbin ran out. But we are here for you. It's like we are your company. There's been a few of us that have been there, done that. my quilting, I have what all this all the stuff I do have is because my husband was a shop hop maker. When there wasn't one going by the shops, he made up a shop hop. He'd tell me, pick a quilt pattern and we're go off on a shop hop. And he'd pick different regions. Hello, Denise. You're fine. It's like, you just got up. I just ran out of bobbin thread. About 6 inches before the end. I could actually quit if I wanted to because I'm not sewing the rest of it together or using the rest. I'm always putting 10 inches to the side. And I don't know if Darlene's listening, but she's normally my other quilting friend that I spend a lot of time with on Messenger. She's making the Appalachian Trail one with me. But this one is out, the purple one here. It's out because this is my collage quilt. And it has my beautiful leopard purple backing. That's my collage quilt. We was talking about collages the other day. And then a gap quilt. But I just put little blocks back in mine. There's flying geese units. There's all sorts of them, different ones. Because I have all different size blocks in there. So this will be out for a while. It's getting close to fall that I change it out to. So it won't go back in the closet in the piles of quilts. I was watching Kathy until I realized I was late, so I switched over to your channel. Okay, that works, Diane. Because I did this morning, and then Kathy took over. Then I come on when Kathy goes off. We just go back and forth. We try to work together. Oh, should have clicked my iron over. It's like, we always say, you're never late to a live. Because you're never late to any function. Because we, on these here, we get to replay. Mine, for some reason, sometimes you might have to hit it a couple times because I'm going live off of my phone, and it treats it, YouTube treats it a little bit differently. I have to get better internet, and this is the best we have. We have these other companies walking around seeing who would sign up to their internet. We have 3 now, and none of them have come through offering the service. I forgot to turn off. That would be Delaney coming in now, but she's not here. So now trim off the end here with a rotary cutter, not scissors. take this, sew it onto this end, line up my little spots, putting the 9 patch on the end of my sashing strip for the bottom. The dog that's normally under my feet, she left her squeaky toy here, right under my feet. I did pick up all of Delaney's toys that she left me the nice package all over. She's in a very good mood when we left the live the other day. Hi, Madeline. Another new name. I'm happy to see all these new names coming in. Yeah, I need a 11-inch one. And it's like, do not put it in the wrong pile. It could be on the floor somewhere. I'm not going to take the time to look for everything, because quite often I get up and it's like, oh, there it is. Oh, thank you. Gladys. Gladys is the other one. Short hair, very quiet. And then, like today, I don't know if she's going to be on, is Pieces Love and Quilting that I follow. Okay, grabbing a block. This one's pink and green. And in the short step, my knee doesn't have time. You make quilts also? Well, you're welcome to join. This one here is vintage blocks that are about 68 years old. Yes, it's like I really have to watch because of those fastest little fingers that I have that help me. I didn't see it when I got up this time. Run this over real fast. These have all been pressed. That's the first thing I did. By the time they dropped these off, they went up to Spokane. I had them all pressed. You make for Project Linus, so you make nice lap quilts. We don't have anybody in this town that does Project Linus. Everything I do here in what I call small town USA has to be mailed out or driven off. You're north of Seattle? Oh, my daughter's north of Seattle. She's up on Whidbey Island is where my daughter is. Boy, this pink does something for the eyeballs. They're little birds. You're in Linwood? Okay. I've been over there. I'm just on the other side of the state. 11, matching up where I need to go here. Because everything's going 11 by 11. And they know that they're cut different. And yeah, Kathy's in. Jennifer, response to how often do you change your needle? It hasn't broken. I'm closer to Spokane, yes. This needle has made probably 8 or 10 quilt tops. That's how often I change my needle. When I hear it popping, then that's when I change it. And about the only time it really pops is when you got like batik fabric. You have family in Spokane? Okay. The block flipped over. It's like, get that back up there. Yeah, it's like, I have family also in Spokane, but most of my family lives right here around me. You go through my town to get to Spokane, Madeline. I can tell you that much. We try not going too many general areas, and then being that small town, it's like it gives out a lot of our information. Just like my great granddaughter that comes on here, we just call her D. Since 2003. Okay. I think my first ever Project Linus quilt was 2013. Was working with my granddaughters, teaching them how to make a quilt. So I just was given scraps from the quilt place, or quilt guild. But I used to just buy as I needed. You bought the machine in March? Some people say they change out every quilt. Some people say when it breaks, it's done. But the one thing, if it starts popping, or if you hit a lot of heavy seams, like if you do jean repair and that, those are hard on the needles. That I changed it, I think, when I made that jean quilt last. When I made the rag jean quilt. Okay, the 11-inch strip goes on here now. These blocks are from over there. I'm not sure what town she lives in. I'd have to Google it. For my daughter's mother-in-law, this quilt is being made for. She got these blocks when she was about 14. And she's carried them all these years. I have a Janome M7. Have it since 2018. I love my Janome. Okay. I have just off the shelf. These are off the shelf in 2013. It's just a Brother Project Runway limited edition. When I went to replace my machine, because I wasn't, if I made 1 or 2 quilts a year, I made them for use only. It's like I didn't need anything fancy, and I still don't need anything fancy. I am the simpleton of simpletons. My husband calls me the tightwad. You got your, yep, it's time for the bus. She's got to watch for the bus. I don't have bus duty this this school year. There might be a day that I get her. From what I seen, it's December, just before Christmas or something. Because all the rest of the days, Mama's home. So now, it's time to take the 9-patch piece and get it all lined up. And that one pin, so I don't have to tear out this time. But I'm not sure if I have the two, or if I have all three tonight or just the one. I know I have the one tonight for dinner. And the other one, we've been making her eat our food. And if she eats our food, then she gets a treat afterwards. Are you leaving, Madeline, or are you just saying bye to Cheryl? But if you're leaving, come back again another time. You're always welcome back. The doors are always open. And if I ever get where I can come over there, I need to look up a couple YouTubers, followers. We all become like family. Rock Chalk, Jayhawk, KU, Diane, one of my grandson's alma mater. This will be the second block for the day. And I am going to stay on and go cut some strips. I need a strip set in order to continue after this one's all done. But it's 1 o'clock for me if anybody's got to go, or if I should stay longer. It's up to you. Because I can make the portable out of the, because it's my phone. Or everybody can go get their dinners going, because I met a lot of people are getting close to dinner time on the East Coast girls. Us West Coast girls, it's just lunchtime. But I gotta sew this one onto the other one first. We're not leaving yet. Putting another groupie together. You got 45. I'm just listening and sewing with you. Okay, Jennifer. It's like, I gotta grab those three off and sew this one on. Because it's like, I'm just sewing. Just doing my normal quilting stuff. Because I don't even have to start preparing my dinner until 4 my time. Okay, that one goes that way. So this one, I just looked down at where my last seam was turned. What blocks are you working on, Jennifer? I know I could just switch over. Hi, Laura Lynn. You're late. It's like, I think I'm on early today. Well, normally I leave around 1. But being I don't have the little one today, I don't have any reason to leave. So I'm going to just switch over and start the Arrowhead block. Because I need more of them too. And I can do all that cutting right here. I had a few relatives who went to KU. My brother-in-law just retired from being an ENT doctor, ear, nose, and throat. Okay. The quilt I'm making has pinwheels. I need to practice better. They have a few puckers in them. Maybe I won't show. Yeah, it's amazing what just washing a quilt will do. How many of those little bags did you get made, Laura Lynn? I need to make more bags like that. And then it's like, I have so many bags. It's like, do I really need them? But it's like, I have to, just the one. It'll be faster next time. Yeah. When we talk and sew, I call it when we're a carny and we're sewing and talking, it seems like it takes us way longer to get somewhere. I made my grandkids little wallets and I put their trick-or-treat money in the wallet because they don't get candies, so they could go put it towards buying something else. But that's Halloween, so I guess I have to make them for every holiday. Okay, this row got longer. Another block. Pin it up here in its appropriate spacing. Because there's one more block to go. And I took the wrong pins with me. Where's one? There's one. So I'm going to go to making these cute little blocks. This pattern's memorized. It's the one on the wall right here behind me. That one goes really good with my t-shirt I have on today. But there's that quilt so far. Right there. There's 3 rows. And there's 3 rows to go. Let's do a purple. And let's do this blue. There's always something that I'm working on. I need to get, we were talking earlier when Tracy was on here, she was always talking about how many quilts I have on my design wall. Well, right now there's the one on the design wall, the one behind me, the one I'm working on. And then one in the corner is the applique quilt. And the plaid quilt's in the other room. I think I just sat the sampler quilt in the closet. And then in my other room's another quilt I'm working on. It's like, I got too many projects going again. Just too many again. And this block I need 8-inch squares, and it's a free pattern. It's called Anita's Arrowhead block. It wants you to print out 6 pages. The instructions basically take 2 quilting instructions. They did theirs in Christmas fabric, so it has Christmas quilting. And then they have pictures where a group got together and made them, and they showed all the different colors. If I remember right, a YouTube subscriber suggested this. I'm pretty sure. And so I will look up a block or a quilt, and if it's something I can make or need to make, I will work on it. Because sometimes it's just, when you have troubles making a quilt, maybe it makes sense if you watch somebody else at least start it. Back down with the camera a little. Because I have to put my marks on. Yes. I need a mark upper right-hand corner, a 2-inch mark, and lower left-hand corner, a 2-inch mark. Those are the sewing lines. So I start at the mark, so down off the corner, restart, sew the whole side there, restart at the mark, sew off the side, and then sew down. That's the first step of the Arrowhead block. Second step is stop and pick up my scissors off the floor. I forgot they was there and hit them with my finger. Yes, Jennifer, it is a fun block. And when my daughter-in-law says, I like that on the wall there, that's the first time she had seen it. And so far, I have no regrets on the color placement. There's nothing alike up there. I was going through all my fabrics, hunting for anything that would be oddball fabrics. And of course, don't worry about lining up the seams, Jennifer. Don't overthink it, remember? Don't overthink it. Get them close. Get them close. But don't worry about them lining up perfectly. You might make a good quilt judge if you're looking for those perfect seams, alignments, and whatnot. I've looked at some of the best made quilts and I can find where they're not lined up. The seams do not line up, so don't worry about that. That's the overthinking part. Those perfectly lined up pieces, they're not going to keep us any warmer. The quilt is made from love. It's like, yes, I have perfectionism too. My mom was always, she wanted me to do something. It's like I taught myself to quilt. I taught myself to crochet watching my mom across the room. I picked up a pattern. It said for advanced. Mom says, I'm here for you when you can't do it. I didn't make one. I made 3. It's like, but Mom says, I'll be here in case you fall and you can't get back up or whatever. But my mom never had to worry about that too much for me. Now the cut is 2 inches from each of the triangles. I cut it diagonally on the sewed. It's something you have to learn with quilting. I had to learn to ignore some of the things. It's like if my friend Sharon was here, she would she laughed at more times I tore things apart because it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't the perfect. And it's like you have to kind of throw that to the side. So there's hope, Jennifer. There's hope. Okay, now Jennifer knows. I take the 2 triangle cuts. I set them just to the side. Take the 2 corner pieces. They open up. I decide which is dark and which is light. Make my 4 patch to begin with. Because this block is all based around this 4 patch now. And I can't make these blocks after Miss Delaney gets done with her, you know, when she comes in, because of the rotary cutter that I just used. So usually I get just 1 block in an hour, which is all the time I'm killing. So you sit out your 4 patch, and then I'll finger press these. And you just place them opposite colors of the 4 patch. I know we all want to have everything to be totally perfect. I say that's a dream. I used to tear out so many little seams. Like I did earlier, I was an 1/8 inch off, and it's like that wasn't good enough for me. So I took it apart and moved it. There's that piece. So the purple goes back in the blues, and the blues go line up in the purple. This is a very soft, pretty color combo. So there's the pieces in case you can't see them. I'm looking at my smaller screen here also. It's time that I touch the screen up there so I don't go to sleep. So now I'm going to kind of sew them together in the diagonal strips they are. And nest them together. The nesting is the only part I worry here. Aisha? Hello? Working iron stainless. It's like now I take off the first piece I sewed, grab the next little triangle, I guess in my title it doesn't really say what I am, it just says Sandra K. You just got to know what a Sandra K is. It's a one-of-a-kind person. Hi, Della. Are you? It's like, it is fun doing these different quilts. I just got to get the one quilt, the plaid quilt. And it's like, I'm glad everything is good with you. It's like, don't get to see a lot of you all the time. Kathy's loving all the blocks so far. It's like, yeah. And Kathy this morning asked me what she should work on today. And I told her what my suggestion would be. And she did it. She actually did. And it's like, it turned out so nice. Because we're just seeing parts. We're not seeing, you know, anything that I want to see is the way I put it. These go finger press to the outside because these are finger pressing to the inside. So her hot cross bun, she got one small block of her EPP pieces together today, and I loved it. Kathy, you made my day. Now I want to see more. You satisfied me for the moment. You satisfied me for the moment. Sandra. Comment translate to. Oh, thank you for looking that up, Denise. Yes, more hot cross buns. Hi, Juanji. You love my work? Well, thank you. It's my fun projects that I do. I love doing these things. But yeah, this block that I'm doing, I think, came from a comment on one of my YouTubes. She put it in the comment spot. And I immediately looked it up. And someone said this pattern's been around for years. Yes. If you're not into FPP or EPP, it's an 8-inch square, Della. Just two 8-inch squares. It's like, I would probably make it if I wanted a table runner. And the thing is, I don't want a table runner. First, I need the table. Yeah, it's just the cuts, and they're very simple. After you do the marking, and then you go from there. I'll get this one sewed together, and I'll grab 2 more pieces of material, because I seem to do everything in groups of 2. But she actually did my second. My first one was to work on getting her Liberty box done. And then Lori, she goes, "What do you really want to see Kathy do?" And I told her what I really wanted to see Kathy do. And Kathy it's like, we only had like, what, 10 minutes before Kathy went live. So Kathy grabbed it down and off she went with. Did you enjoy making the block, Kathy? There's a red. And we'll do I got to make sure to separate these so I don't do 2 alike. I think I'm going to do the gray. Well, I'm glad. And see, Kathy went out of her comfort zone today on a last minute do. Do I get to pick every day? Hi Deepak. I am in the United States of America, in the state of Washington. Oh, come on, Kathy. Come on. You made my day today. It's like, if Jen knew it, she'd probably say, "Yes, Sandra can pick." But that was a big no there. That no you might as well did in capital letters. See, she makes your day and then she shoots you down. But I would be cutting lots of scraps up if my friend wouldn't have got rid of these layer cakes things. She didn't like the colors. Who does not like that blue? That blue is absolutely gorgeous. These 2 colors I'm working with right now, they are absolutely gorgeous. But I will take, because I was making these blocks. It's like, she's new to quilting, and she's kind of that perfectionist, except for she's going one further than me. Yes, our prime minister is a loser, yes. Is what you would call him. There's no, is government any place any good? We just live in our little world and let them try to run it. We just follow. That's all we can do. Okay. I have my two colors. I did a red and a gray. So now I'm going to go put my two marks. I always go out of my comfort zone and it looks good and it's not perfect, but after I quilt, you can't see the mistakes. Correct, Dorlin. The mistakes are our little bits of love. They're Indian, from India. 1, 2. My 2-inch mark on both lower left, upper right. Hang that up there, put that back over there. Now I sew starting at that one line and start going around the block. I left the one piece in so it kind of saves some thread. Yeah, our prime minister is called the president. So you sew a 1/4 inch from the edge. When I sew off, I just lift it up enough to move it around. Because here's that one that will be trimmed to go with those up there. I just pick it up enough that I can move it back over. So off the piece. Yes, that is a good way of putting it too. But it is terrible when we do have that perfectionism in us. It is really hard. It is really hard when you make mistakes or it's not lined up right. But when we wash it, it fixes those. I mean, I lay there at night, being I have quilts on my bed. I'll say this one was, I should have moved this one up a little one. Do you know bricks? No, I don't know what bricks is. I would have to Google it or translate it, whichever the case may be. Okay, the block is all sewn around. I just gotta go trim these end right here. So now I just find the two completely sewed in corners. That's where I'm going to cut diagonally from the two sewn in corners. Okay, I will suit, but I can't while I'm on live. And my chat got way behind down there. Because I'm filming on my phone and I forgot to put it in Do Not Disturb. because we heard the alarm go off. I have written everything I've got done, Jennifer. I have pictures up. I have 2 photo albums up there full of quilts I've done. And I just will tell you, it's 80 plus. I'm not, it's like I used to, like I said, up until my husband passed away, it was 1 or 2 quilts a year. And then it got to be not as bad as Cheryl. But I try to have pictures of them on the long arm if I quilt it. I like pictures on the long arm. And then I also, how long it took me. I have a guesstimate of what it would cost if I had long arming done. If I rented it, or if I rented their machine and did it, I included the gas. Because I'm trying to see if it pays to get your own long arm. And I had $6,000 invested in my long arm. And I'm just to the halfway mark with what it costs for quilting and that. So if you have a reliable quilter that you like, I use Courtney. And it's like, I don't use her, I pay her. That sounded terrible, didn't it? But I don't use her. Which one is dark? Red to me is dark. Gray is neutral. And I send them out to her. I don't have space for a bigger long arm. So on the bigger quilts, I either do them in sections, quilt as you go, or I take the time. Because I do like how they come out, having a little bit more quilting on them than what I can do on my domestic. And to hand quilt them, it's like hand quilting's for wall hangings and placemats. And I said the other day, I should do what they call big stitch hand quilting. I mean, it's big stitch. It's like you're taking 1/2-inch stitches. I said I should try that on a quilt. But my hands are so tired from doing that applique quilt. I just want to, when it's done, I just want to put it on me and say, you know how much work was in this quilt? I started April 16th and it was September. I would have the border on if I wouldn't have stopped and started this. This one here, I said I was going to have started by September 1st. I do not want to hold it up any longer than I have to. So I'm concentrating on the Diane's. You like the big stitch? Okay, Laura Lynn, I'll take your word on that one. I will have to get my in gear. I got to find that other gear that went out. It's like, that's what I always say. I got to find that other gear. Because they say you just use, I think, pearl cotton. That, it's like Carrie, yes. It's like, you can use that one, Laura Lynn. Your gear popped out. Yeah. But it's like, I did the rag quilt the last time. I didn't feel like doing a whole lot of, because I'm trying to keep them where I do them. Pearl cotton. Yeah, I would have to buy pearl cotton. But somebody suggested even just use your crochet cotton. Just like I don't tie my quilts with yarn. I tie mine with crochet cotton. And someone suggested that we could use that. I don't know how that would work. Because I don't think it's slick enough. Is that the word I would want? The finish is a little rougher. But I got a bunch of Barbie doll dresses I need to crochet too. I need to get some booties knitted. I need to start another pair of socks. I gotta find a diamond dart I lost. Carrie will probably, yeah, I lost a diamond dart that was finished. I've been looking for it since before the 4th of July. I cannot find it. Where I put it, I don't know. I can find my Halloween. I can find my Christmas. Yeah, it's like, we'll have to try that, Laura Lynn. I think you and I are kind of adventurous on some of these things. Okay, Denise, you'll be listening and driving. You have a great rest of your day and a safe trip back home. I just can't even picture waiting in line for that long and the drive. I complained about my 21-mile drive. Had to go get my kids from school. It was 21 miles. Baste a quilt on the long, basted quilt. Do the big stitch on. Could grab a big hoop and get started. Okay. Because that's basically what a long arm is. It's a giant hoop. It's a giant hoop. And I'm working on my cross stitch, Laura Lynn. And do you hear me talk about you every night? It's like your ears should be burning. In fact, about 6 hours from now, your ears will be burning. I cannot do that. One hand here, one hand here. It's like, I cannot do that. I tried. Carrie was laughing at me. But it could be I have a round hoop. Maybe it's the round hoop. Yeah, the dual hand stitching. I tried. It's not working for me, Laura Lynn. It's like, I'm just lost out there. I am totally lost trying to do that. But I'm giving it a good old try. I am trying. I am cross-stitching an outhouse. I have an outhouse. Beautiful metal roof. It has a stack on top, sunflowers. I'm putting the detail back in the roof because I'm getting tired of all the gray. I do fur. Oh, thank you, Dee. But it's like, I started this outhouse for in our motorhome because it was appropriate. We went camping and we used the outhouse. It was appropriate. And then that motorhome went bye-bye. And I'm still working on it. You need put one here on my site because it's so full of, or at your place. we've always had, out in the country, we've always had an outhouse. Usually a 2-seater. Because at night we took the kids and took off. At your place? Yeah, but are they legal in Canada? They're not here. Only national parks, things like that get them. In other words, we have to have those plastic ones. But here we can go buy those plastic ones because somebody sent me the picture because of me liking so much purple. They had a purple outhouse I could go buy. But in order to have the stuff in it, you have to have a contract with a pumper. Yes, that pumper. And then we'd have to make a barn quilt. Purple, I'd do it. Yeah, it's just a beautiful purple. First time I seen one was at one of those Beans, I don't drink coffee. What are those shops called? That you just drive up and get those frou-frou-y coffees. They had purple and green, and the purple was labeled women's, and the green was labeled men's. But it's like, I don't get coffee, so I don't know what those roadside drive up, get your stuff's called. I am just too simple. But that's the first time I ever seen a purple one. Most of them I see are gray. But I don't think that's exactly what I would want as a gift. Because they thought they could buy it for me. This is what every girl's ever wanted. A porta potty. I know it's late for Laura Lynn up there because she's in that. You just 3 hours or yeah, you're just 3 hours different. I'm just getting motivated here when 5:45, 4 hours difference. You're making dinner. I have to do that in a little bit. I have time. I still have 2+ hours. Making dinner for my family. We're just having, it's always been called potato piece. You're having beef stew for the boys and chicken meatballs for you. Okay. The chicken's working good for you and the beef is not, because my daughter-in-law has, it's not Crohn's. It's a little bit worse than Crohn's, but she has to eat a lot of chicken if she's going to eat. Finger pressing these. Oh, got to get the iron warming up. I have to watch my beef intake. That's what triggered my gallbladder. Yeah, because we have to watch what she eats too. She gets, her infusions come to her house. And that works so much better with having little kids. And she found out if she gets rid of the gluten, all the gluten helps too. That gluten is a bugger. The granddaughter has to be gluten-free. The great-granddaughter, their daughter. And they're finding that it's working great for all of them. It's helping her too. And they said, yes, gluten, going without the gluten would help. So that house is pretty much gluten-free. The other day I was there and I had these little, like jelly beans. And I says, would you like one? She says, well, are they gluten-free? And I said, well, let's check this out. So I flipped it over and read the label, and I says, it is gluten-free and it's fat-free, but it's got sugar in it. So if you was diabetic, you couldn't have it, because there are people that can't have sugar. And then she goes, well, yes, Gigi, I would love to have a piece of candy. It was just so cute how she, is it gluten-free? Here comes the part that we don't like, Jennifer. It's the 9-inch trim. I get the 4.5 as close as I can in the middle. And then I try to line up all the different ones, nines. And if they're off all a little about the same way, that's good enough for me. Yeah, it's like our pizzas when we order them, they're gluten-free crust and all vegetables. We're just hoping that whatever she has is not. Okay, you just eyeballed that part. But just don't worry about being exactly perfect. It's like they might be a 1/16 of an inch off, but make them all that little bit off. Okay, all those pieces are trimmed off of that one. So there's that, because it blends too much to that cutting board. There's that one. Now I'm going to trim this one. I know this one, I can see it on mine way better. Okay, the two you've trimmed turned out the same. It's like when things, oh, the sun, I'm sitting here trying to turn on my laptop light thinking it's going out. The sun went behind another one of those smoky clouds. One of those smoky clouds. We have, it's like wearing yellow sunglasses out here. We have that much, that where the sun's trying to poke through. It's just yellow. It's beautiful orange if the clouds move away, or the smoke. But it keeps starting more fires. I keep saying I'm going to get me a bigger table, and I'm going to put a hole right here on my table so I can just swish it right into the garbage can. It works for food prep. Shouldn't it work for quilt prep? 9 by 9. But when this block's done, I'm going to let everybody go, because I'm sure there's other things people need to do except for listen to me rattle on in our carny position. Go put my feet up for a little bit and then get up. And here's the last one done. The purple and the blue. Beautiful colors. And then there's the other one today. it looks, that blue, it's been used in here twice because there was 2 strips between the blue and the, it just makes that blue look altogether different. So one of these will be held back to another row. Thank you, Della. And Carrie's got her laughy face on. But it's like, I'm mixing some of the ones that I already have on there with these other ones that I'm doing. This is my wildest print that I've used. And then down there's my oops block. Oops, she did it again. Too many blocks that I'm working on are quilts that were all being cut in different sizes. And then the only thing you have to worry about is the darks and the lights. They just put the dark to the light is all, that's the assembly thing up there. But if you make a bunch of them and you want to just put them out and come up with a pattern, go for it. But I'm just doing scrappy is good. And I just pick them up and start sewing until I have 5, and then I put them on. But I'm making just a quilt that I can put on my long arm, because I have a 48-inch space of I can quilt. So I go out to that size, and that's where I make my lap quilts, my Project Linus quilts. I gave to the ambulance crew comfort quilts, and they're all 48 by something. You still have to have, you know, a wider backing. It's like you can buy a couple yards, you know, what is 100 and some inches, 3 yards of fabric and come up with the quilt back. But then you have left over to start the next quilt, because you get you'll have 108. So you always have a piece to go to the next. So I want to thank everybody. And next week is all together. I don't know how many times I might be on, because I have nobody next week so far. I have her Thursday. So we'll see you all later. Bye, everybody. And you could change your needle if you want, Jennifer, but I wouldn't quite yet. Bye, everybody.